These were the two things that were holding me down for me to not achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve. And I'm gonna start by showing you this video, and that's how I'm gonna explain the first one.
The skills that we're going to transfer this morning is that there's abundance. Okay? Now, we could feed her one at a time, or we could give her many to play with. Okay? I would like to teach her that there's plenty to go around. See, look at that. Now that is the way to eat a breakfast. Pound it in, baby. Pound it in. Okay? Handfuls. There's plenty of everything. Ideas, plenty of land, plenty of money, plenty of food. Plenty of everything. There's no shortages. You can have anything and everything you want. Dig in. Yeah. That's right.
My name's Sabrina Cardone, and I'm 10 years old. No one is better suited than a 10-year-old to talk to.
As you can see, whenever we are in a scarcity mentality, we believe that the things that we deserve and the things that we want are not achievable. So we tend to lower our standards to match our current reality. When in fact, you should never do that, because you need to understand that the past does not equal the present, and the past does not equal your future results. So your past results has nothing to do with what you're about to accomplish. But the thing is that if we keep that mentality of scarcity instead of the mentality of abundance, that can keep you from getting anything you want, because then you will think that things are limited instead of things being abundant, and that you can get whatever it is that you want. Having an abundance mentality will allow you to keep your standards high, because it doesn't matter what you have right now. You might be able to say, I know that my things are coming. I'm going to tell you a personal story. My former relationships were crazy stuff. And the reason why they were so crazy and so toxic and so bad for me, in an aspect, because they were also learning lessons, but the reason why I was going through them over and over again was because my mentality was not set right. I thought that that was it for me, that I had to comply with what this person said, because they were the only one that I will be able to get, or they were the only one that will be able to give me a certain thing. Because I was operating through in a scarcity mentality. I was not thinking that there is something better for me out there. I didn't have the abundance mentality back then. And that didn't allow me to have what I wanted. Until I made this shift, things started to change. And it was not only for that occasion, it was for my job situation, for my income situation, for my body goals situation, everything. At the moment I said, no, the things that I want are out there and I'm going to get them, things started to change. Because right now my standards remained high and I worked to achieve them. Now my standards became my line base, and from there I operate. The second thing that I want to explain, I'm going to explain with an illustration that I'm going to show you right now. So this was me in the past. I had a regular job. I also have mental health, gym, relationships, side hustle, a hobby. I had another side hustle, and a cryptocurrency that my friend told me to watch over, to invest in. And then I have a different job opportunity. All of these things were taking away my focus. My regular job was not doing well. Obviously, I was only doing like 3K a month. Gym was the same results I've always been getting. Mental health, it was going bad. I had way too many things to focus on. And relationship, they were not good. I had no time to nourish them. So my side hustles, they were taking away income from me because I was investing in them and I got that money back. My hobby was boring because I wanted to be somewhere else in the world, like surfing, snowboarding, but this budget right here, we're not going to allow that to happen. And the crypto investment that my friend told me I lost $500 because I didn't do my due diligence because of all the things that I was doing right here. And my different job offer, I ended up not taking it because it was going to be a little bit of more income, but it would mean that I will have to learn a new set of skills that I was not willing to do because I was already too comfortable with my job. So this is me in the present. You can see that my focus lines are way more narrow. It's sharper. Right now I only have a regular business that is making me more money. I also have only one side hustle. I keep focusing on my relationships, my gym, my mental health, and that's it. I have no hobbies right now. My hobby is my side hustle, nothing else. I'm just focusing on all these things. So this is what happened. Your focus becomes way better. It's way more straight line, and you're able to drive better results from everything, as we're going to see right now. My regular business is producing me, let's say, an example of 6K a month. And let's say that I'm focused on all of this for 5 years. My side hustle is making me around 10K a month. My relationships are doing way better because now I have time to improve my network. My mental health is better because I have less things to focus on. And my gym, the results are way better because right now my mind is able to focus on a good gym workout. This was me focusing on way too many things at the beginning. And the problem is that most of the world is operating in this type of situation. Most of the world is in that situation where they're looking for always the new thing, the easy and quick fix, the faster way to become a millionaire. And at the end, nobody wants to actually do what you have to do in order to achieve those things. So for me, it took a laser focus to improve all of the situations and aspects of my life. At first, I was thinking, okay, what can make me more money? Oh, what investment can yield me more results? When at the beginning, I didn't even have the enough capital to invest in any of this. Story time. 4 years ago, I was hanging out with a friend, and this friend is a multi millionaire friend, and he was starting a new project. And he contacted me because we have been friends for a long time. He told me, Manuel, I'm starting this project. We were having dinner at this fancy restaurant, and he was telling me about the project that he wants to do, the budget that he had, which was an insane budget. He said, before I start this project, I want to bring in my best friends to this together with me. And he asked me, what can you do? What are your skills? What are your skill sets? What things could you bring to the project? And by that time, I was doing so many things. I was doing photography. I was trying to do YouTube. I was trying to do like investing. I was trying to do forex trading. I was trying to do so many things. I had my regular job. I was helping people with social media. I was learning about so many things that when he asked me that question, it just shocked me because I know the level of skills that he was looking for. And in that moment, I froze and I didn't know what to say. I said, well, I can do all of these things, but I'm not that good at any of them. Like, I'm not an expert at any of them. And I mean, I tried to explain to him my best that I will learn, a different skill or something or whatever he needed me to do. But by then, he told me something that stuck with me, and I think it has marked the way that I approach things right now. He said, Manuel, if I'm going to bring you to this team, every team member has a role. And I cannot place you in all of the positions at the same time. That one hurt, but it was also a good thing that he said that. After that, I started to change. I started to narrowing down the things that I was focusing on. Story time over. Let's go back to the video. When you operate from the abundance mentality and you have a goal and you set all of your energy, your mental energy towards achieving that goal, what happens is that you will go from being regular or bad at what you're doing and you will become good. And this good state of being good at what you're doing or being good at the skill that you're trying to develop, what happens is that you will start earning a living at doing that. But then it comes the next step of becoming excellent. And the difference between someone that is good and someone that is excellent is minimal when it comes to skill comparison, but the difference between someone that is good and the difference between someone that is excellent is that the results between them is abysmal, is huge. So someone that is good might be doing 6K a month and someone that is excellent might be doing 20K a month. So that is the difference. If you operate knowing that you can get what you get, you will give more focus into the things that you want to achieve and you will get there. But it takes time. And the only thing that will keep you from going and trying to find something else, some quick new fix, is the fact that you know that your standards are this and this is what you're going to achieve and you know that you can achieve it. That will keep you from getting off the tracks. For me, this was the biggest challenge to overcome when it came to mentality. I did not understand that every time I tried something and it didn't go exactly the way that I wanted at the beginning, I tend to look for something else. But doing some introspection while I was meditating, talking to a friend, and it came in different signals, I realized that I was constantly changing what I was doing. And when you see highly successful people, they focus on that one thing and they become so good at that the results become extraordinary. So you have to understand that these two things might be holding you down right now. And if they are, understand that you can also change this. Just focus on what you want, how you want to get it, and understand that you can get it. That's the cool thing about having an abundant mentality, is that knowing that your things are for you and no one out there is going to take it away from you.